Riddle, no idea where he is. 1D! One and done through the table! The Usos sending a message to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, who they meet next week in a WrestleMania main event rematch.
Yo, party people, what is up? It's your boy, the best gift gabber in the biz. What an episode of SmackDown that we just had tonight. A lot of great matches, like the Intercontinental title match. Don't worry though, Woods, his push is not over. He will be champion before this year is done. I'm automatically now petitioning for Ricochet and Braun Strowman to become champions before this year is over. And we got more matches and also Backlash, but one of them is really weird and I don't even know what to really think of it, but it's funny to talk about. Don't worry, everything's getting run down for SmackDown tonight from top to bottom, start to finish. So get ready, set your timers. Newest episode of The Gift of Gabe is about to start right, you guessed it, now. Alright guys, so tonight we had Ricochet, Braun Strowman teaming up tonight against the Viking Raiders. This match was pretty solid. Little weird at some points too, because literally Braun Strowman got rocked so hard he literally ended up tossing Ricochet and it got misjudged and he literally just straight up hit the canvas and not hit Ivar or Eric at all. So it was like, damn, that looked like it sucked. So he might have got a little rocked a little bit. Everything turned out okay. It was a nice solid match once again. Ricochet and Strowman coming out with a big fat W again. And you know what? Screw it. I'm going with it. They have literally, I've liked them always, and them as a tag team for months. I'm saying it right here and now. Ricochet, Braun Strowman need to become tag team champions before this year is over. Ricochet, he's always been great, but on Triple H, he's been positioned even greater. And this team with Strowman, like, at first it was just like a move they thrown together, and we didn't really know how long it was going to last. But they put on solid match after match, banger after banger after banger after what's the year? Banger. Honestly, guys, they were a makeshift tag team, but like they're really starting to grow on everybody because they just don't miss. So once those championships get split up in the draft, which Shane Owens will retain, by the way, once those get split up, whichever brand Ricochet and Strowman go to, because they got to go together, hoping Papa H keeps them together and has them win the championships somewhere down the line. I'm thinking he might, because Triple H knows, he might maybe just throw them together and be like, all right, let's see where this goes. But you got something here. I really think, whether it's the SmackDown tag titles or the Raw ones, these two need to become tag team champions very soon before this year is done. Papa H, this is the kind of opportunities that he can, really catch and really take advantage of. And I would really love to see Ricochet and Braun Strowman as tag team champions. Dudes are hitting, they ain't missing. So Papa H, book it, deliver it, take our money. Ricochet, Braun Strowman as tag team champions in some way, shape, or form before the end of this calendar year. Let's effing go. Speaking of people who need to become champion before this year is over, I said it on last week's episode. I'm reiterating that very statement right here, right now. Xavier Woods will become a singles champion before the end of 2023. Dude went out there like we expected. He put on a really great match with Gunther. We know Woods can go. He's a former king of the ring for a reason. If Papa H was involved, that would have been, built upon afterwards a lot better than it was under, Vince. But whatever, we know he can go. We know he can be a singles champion. This is literally his time. He is whether fate has been really weird with the New Day. At some points, injuries or movements has caused each and every one of them to have to be on their own so that they can achieve their greatest singles success to date. It's happened with Woods. It's happened with Kofi Mania. It's happened with Big E. He won the WWE Championship as well. I don't know if Woods becomes WWE Champion is in the cards. If that's some kind of movement got started, I think he could definitely do it. Give you the opportunity, in the post-Roman Reigns era. But for now, we know Woods deserves to be a singles champion. We knew it wasn't going to be against Gunther, the ring getting around. He's not dropping that belt anytime soon. He's got to beat Honky Tonk Man's record, and that still has a good amount of time left on it. So, as cool as it would have been, it wasn't going to beat Gunther, but we know where this leads. My man Woods, been down with you since day one, my brother. You have literally got nothing to worry about. This is not even close to the end for you. It is only the beginning. The draft's coming up. Stay on SmackDown or get drafted back to Raw. Either way, whether it's the Intercontinental Championship or the United States Championship, Xavier Woods finds a way and will become finally, a singles champion before this year comes to an end. It's going to be a real big year for talents like Xavier Woods and even Ricochet and Braun Strowman, because we're in the Pop Age era, and with this draft, we're going to get even more of the full Triple H effect with guys like them, and even guys like Sammy, finally getting their biggest moments to date with singles championships, tag championships, and even world championships. So Woods, keep hanging in there, bro. Get back to the work that you were doing, and I promise you, my friend, and I can't wait for the day to come, you will hold some singles gold around your waist, and it will be so sweet. Okay, guys, so we got some more matches announced for Backlash tonight. 3 total, in advance to some of the other ones we already knew. So let's just run down this match card really quick, including the matches that we already knew about. Cody Rhodes, Brock Lesnar. Okay. Zayn, Owens, Riddle versus the Usos and Solo, the Bloodline 6-man tag action. Gonna be great. Rhea Ripley defending now against Zelina Vega. We get it. We understand why. That's cool. Down for that. Austin Theory, the Now, defending his United States Championship against 2 colossal athletes, literally, in the almighty Bobby Lashley and Bronson Reed. Understand that from basically that little mini feud and what happened literally this past Monday on Raw. And then finally, Seth Rollins versus Omos. I'm going to take a second to digest that. Yeah, thinking the same thing as you. Where the hell did this come from? Sitting watching the show, just like the rest of you, the second that popped up, I remember vividly. It's like Rhea Ripley will defend against Zelina Vega for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Good. Great. Seth Rollins will face Omos at Backlash. Wait, what? Austin Theory will defend the United States Championship against Bronson Reed and Bobby Lashley. Okay, that's cool. That makes sense. But again, go back a second. Why is Seth Rollins fighting Omos? Where did that come from? They have 2 more episodes of Raw to build this up, but this just feels so thrown in and out of nowhere. I said Seth, once these belts are split up, thanks to the draft, when Roman has to give up one of the belts, that Seth's going to end up becoming, winning a tournament to become the new WWE champion at, the Night of Champions pay-per-view in Saudi Arabia. But I guess this is just some sort of filler stuff for him to get him on the card. I saw one person, maybe some of you are going oh man, Vince definitely threw this match at us. Like he threw Brock versus Omos at us. Look, it's Seth Rollins. The dude's literally barely ever had a bad match. That's why I compare him to the Bryan Danielsons, all into the Shawn Michaels of wrestling legendariness. So let's see what happens when he fights a really tall, 7-something whatever Nigerian giant. That seriously, again, is trippy. I was literally laughing my ass off because I was just wait, what? I couldn't even focus on Matt Riddle versus Solo Sikoa because I was just wait, Seth Rollins is fighting Omos. Where? How? Why? I don't even. I even just thinking about it, I'm still just how do we get here? How did we get here? But it's cool. Some people are already having fun with it, being yo, 5-star classic. Homo sapiens rise up versus, Seth freaking Rollins. Let's go. We'll see where this goes. Because it's definitely going to be trippy. I can't wait to see on Monday how they're okay, let's see how we introduce this, even though we already announced the match ahead of time. So let's just see where it goes. It's gonna be fun. It's filler for Seth Rollins before he gets back to trying to get championship glory, which I predict is the WWE Championship at the Night of Champions pay-per-view. So Seth, have fun with Omos. This is unexpected, but hopefully it's still good. Okay, guys, that is SmackDown. The week is done. A new week is about to begin, though. We got another episode of Raw. Coming up is the return of Bad bunny. We're going to see more of these Backlash matches taking shape, like how the hell we got Seth Rollins versus Omos actually happening. And, you know, now we got the U.S. title going to be on the line. I'm sure we'll have maybe some more bloodline stuff going to be getting involved. The Judgment Day, which is always cool. Maybe the LWO will get thrown up in the mix too. Who knows? It'll be utter freaking chaos. We got another episode of Dynamite coming up this Wednesday. TBS title finally going to be on the line between Jade Cargill and Taya Valkyrie. Cross my fingers that somehow, some way, that's Chris Statlander showing up at the end so she can dethrone Jade Cargill at Double or Nothing. But, you know, prayers up, crossing fingers. Who really knows? And then finally, it's the beginning of the WWE Draft next Friday night on SmackDown. And that night is highlighted and main evented by the WrestleMania main event rematch of Zayn and Owens defending their tag team titles, which will be successfully against former champions, the Usos. We're going to lose, and they're going to make Roman mad. Super pissed when he comes back in, I'm guess like 2-ish so weeks. Guys, you're not going to want to miss any of these shows, and you're not going to want to miss what your boy, the best gifted gabber in the biz, has to say afterwards, because you know you want to hear it. So, guys, until then, make sure to like and subscribe, because you know you want to. I'm just built that different, and you know you love hearing the gifted gabber. And remember, when it comes to talking wrestling, who better to gab with than Gabe? Okay, guys, I will see you after the craziness of Monday Night Raw and see how exactly Seth Rollins and Omos is going to be presented to us on this, I don't even know if I want to say silver platter, whatever kind of platter this is. So, deuces, guys. I'm out. I will see you after Raw on Monday.